It's Rion with Get Sexual Attraction here on YouTube. Okay, so what about getting mixed signals from a woman where you don't know if she's attracted to you or not? Because some women, they can be like just touchy and sensual with everyone. So how do you really differentiate when a woman's really interested in you or not? Well, you can watch her behavior around other people and see how she is. So, I mean, there's a couple ways to look at this. Generally, when you don't know if she's really interested or not, you put a simple test, or in some cases, like an ultimatum, where you'll just find out, like if she goes on this date with me, okay, then she's interested. You don't have to know anymore, okay? Now, if you're still kind of like friend zone type guy and you still don't know if she's really interested or not, then a lot of it comes to becoming more sexually present, so you know what the natural signs of flirting and attraction from women are, so you know them when you see them, and then comparing how she behaves with you with others. Is she going with you on follow-up dates? Are you getting more physically close? Or is there more this icy barrier between you? Is she viewing you as this just BFF type boyfriend, guy friend, friend zone? Once you have like more physical experience with women, or you're able to really just be conscious of how they communicate when they're sexually interested, then you'll be able to differentiate whether she's interested or not. Now, again, in the extreme cases, if you're around a woman and you don't know, then the solution is to put out a test that will show you whether she's interested or not. So if you think things are friend zone, thinks, oh, we got this rapport, she may or may not be this friendly with other people, I want to know if it's going to go somewhere, and you still don't know, then put out a test. Then go for her number. Then invite her, create this dynamic with the two of you where it puts a test on her to gauge whether she's really interested in you in that way or not. See, you got to be willing to take that risk to find out. And so many men don't, and they end up stuck in the friend zone where it's not sexual. Now there's a different kind of like social friend zone, which can be very empowering. That's a different topic. This is the unwanted one-on-one friend zone with a woman. Okay, so, and you can end up being there if you don't see these signs of whether she's interested or not, and putting a test on her. By doing that, you're framing the dynamic. Otherwise, she could carry it and you follow along in the friend zone where there's no sexual chemistry or connection for either of you. And many men are kind of like suckered into it, or suckers for going along with it. And there could be this connection with her on that other level, and that can be great. But if it's unwanted because you value the sexual and you don't have that with her, you got to stop it before the third date, before the third meeting even. Okay? So be aware of that. If it's, you don't know where it's going with her, is she interested, is she not? It's the third time you're seeing her, or if the date's going like it might end up more friend zone, then give her a test. If you've already out with her, then, and you don't know where it is, you can either make a move, and I don't mean like, let me reach around your shoulder and pull you in, but like, just make a move to test her, or invite her over to your place. That'll let you know whether she's interested or not, okay? And then you still gotta feel it out when she's at your place, because some men, they're too friend zone. It's like, oh, okay, I'll go over your place and we'll hang out and we can talk, and it doesn't go anywhere. You want to be, to a point where even in that situation, you can do like another test that isn't too big that will show whether she's interested or not. That'll kind of polarize her into, so you're in awareness of her attraction for you or not. So at any point, you're not aware of whether she's interested or not, find some kind of test before it goes too far into the friend zone, like stuck in there. You got to find out, give her some kind of test. If you can't read where she's at, give her a test that will kind of create this dynamic with you and her that's more the sexual one-on-one. Okay, go for a move, put your arm around her, and then see how she responds. Invite her back to your place, something with a kind of a sexual, just kind of dynamic tone built in, and see how she responds. Then it's on you to be strong enough in your reality to let her go or not. Because if you don't want the friend zone like that, if you don't value it, then you got to let her go. Or be okay with being stuck in the friend zone with that, because it may be good. But if you really don't want that, it's best to let her go. And then focus on yourself and how you can improve that, because you're coming from disempowerment anyways. Again, there's another kind of friend zone which is very empowered socially. This is the unwanted friend zone. You got to be willing to let her go before 3 dates. Give her those tests if you're not sure where she's at with you. Is it friend zone? We have this connection. Put something out there that makes it a little more sexual so she can respond to you. And so then you can see where it is and be willing to let her go if it's not going to turn sexual, and keep in, because if you don't want the friend zone like that, you don't value it, then you got to let her go. Or be okay with being stuck in the friend zone with that, because it may be good. But if you really don't want that, it's best to let her go. And then focus on yourself and how you can improve that, because you're coming from disempowerment anyways. Again, there's another kind of friend zone which is very empowered socially. This is the unwanted friend zone. You got to be willing to let her go before 3 dates. Give her those tests if you're not sure where she's at with you. Is it friend zone? We have this connection. Put something out there that makes it a little more sexual so she can respond to you.